Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one I'm going to be doing a review of another Oxford Diecast fire engine, and this one is an aerial rescue pump and it's from the Strathclyde Fire and Rescue. So with that being said, I'm going to begin this video. So this one's a different type of fire engine. It's another Scania, but as you can see it says aerial rescue pump, as you can see. I'm going to zoom in real quick. You can see up close on the fire engine where it says Strathclyde Fire and Rescue, written pretty small. It's pretty nice. I really like the look of that. I'm going to zoom out just a bit now. Um, Not a whole lot of there is quite a bit of detailing to it, but it's a little bit different from the last one. This one's an aerial rescue pump, and then as you can see right here, it's got pretty much the same detailing on the cab that it did on the other one. You see that thing right in the middle between the two doors? That's pretty cool. But instead where it would say CCTV, that doesn't say that. We've also got some small writing on the door. Zoom in. It's probably not going to show up, but figured it was worth a shot just to try to show, and that didn't work. This is a pretty nice one. I really like the look on it. I'm going to turn it around now to the front of the fire engine, and I'm going to zoom in. So as you can see, it says Scania written on the front of it, and then the P310, pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Got SF08 AFN, pretty cool. And then also, it's got a clear light bar right here across the top, and then you got the same thing, got this black part, and then I don't know if those are supposed to be lights right there. These two things, this one and that one. That's pretty cool that that's there. Zooming in on this part right here, it looks like the same detail that it had on the side. I don't know if that's the same or not. That's pretty cool. It says Vima on it. You can see the hose area. Oh, I'm going to back up a little bit. You can see right here where it's like a hose section, which is pretty cool. And then I'll zoom out just a bit now, briefly. So it's pretty much the same detailing on this side, except I feel like you can see where it says Strathclyde Fire and Rescue a bit more clear, which is pretty cool. There are extendable legs on this one, right where my finger's at, so like right there, and then even right back here, they do come out. However, I just leave them in just because they're fragile and I don't want those to get broken. That's pretty nice. And then turning it around to the back now, you can see right here is the basket, the area where they stand inside. You got the water gun over here on the side, which is pretty cool that it has that. The back area right here where the basket would normally go, right on in here. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to take a look from the top part, from the top of it now, so you get a close look. So this is what that, the boom part of it is, this whole big part. That's pretty nice. I like that. And then you kind of see a little bit of a ladder right here below. I'll show you that a bit close. So there's that small one right there. That's pretty cool. And then on the other side of it, it has the same thing too. It's also got a ladder right here, which is pretty nice. I really like that detail on it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice that it has that. And then also too, while we're looking at it from the side, you can see, or kind of like right here, it looks like where like climbing into the basket maybe, or I don't know how that works, what this part is. Another, looks like another part of a ladder or something, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty nice. turn it around. So this is a pretty nice one. It's another 1/76 scale model. I really like this one. It's definitely, because of it being an aerial rescue pump, it's pretty cool. But it also goes great with the previous fire engine that I just showed, the CP28 pump ladder. So it's great that I have two fire engines from Oxford Diecast or from Strathclyde, which is pretty cool. And this is a pretty nice appliance. I really like the way that it looks and all the detailing on it. It's pretty cool. I've got quite a few others like this in my collection. And this was released several years ago. I'm not too sure if they're still running it or not, but this is a pretty nice one, and I really like the look of it, just because of all the detailing to it and all the ladders and the way that it looks overall. It's a pretty nice model, so definitely worth the money. I would definitely check Oxford's website to see the status of this, but I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't running it anymore. But I don't know, so definitely double check. The model number is 76SAL001, so it's pretty cool. And I would give this model a 10 just because of all the detailing it has on it and how realistic it looks to the real thing in real life. So it's a pretty nice one. And also because it's another Scania, which is one of my favorite types of fire engines, especially the British and Irish kind, ones you can see in the UK and Ireland. But this is a pretty nice one from the UK, Scotland. It's pretty cool, so I really like it. And if you come across it, I highly recommend getting it for your collection, as it's a pretty nice one. And with all these details on it, I can't see why you wouldn't want something like this in your collection. So if you come across it, you're probably going to want to get it for your collection. And I would give this model a 10 just because of how nice and realistic it looks to the thing in real life. So I would definitely highly recommend getting it for your collection. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and please be sure you stay tuned for the next one.